Now let's consider this situation. Imagine that our goal is not to find the total revenue and the total cost function, but instead we want to know what is the change in total revenue and the change in total cost from increasing production. In order to do that, we integrate their marginal functions using as boundaries the range of production, as a lower bound the original production, and as an upper bound the new production. Notice here that because these are definite integrals, constants are omitted. Therefore, we do not need the information, for example, of fixed cost, because when we use definite integrals, all constants cancel each other. Let's apply these concepts in the following three examples. In our first problem, we want to find the additional total revenue from increasing monthly sales, given this marginal revenue. In this problem, we want to obtain the additional revenue. In other words, the change in total revenue. To do that, we simply integrate our marginal revenue function from the range of production. In other words, from 5 to 9. In other words, we are going to integrate 270 minus 8q from 5 to 9. This is equals to 270q minus the integration of 8q is 8q squared divided by 2, which is 4q squared. And this goes from 5 to 9. When q is equals to 9, we get 270 times 9 minus 4 times 9 squared is 81. Minus, when q is equals to 5, this is 270 times 5 minus 4 times 5 squared, which is 25. In other words, the change in total revenue is equals to, from here we get 2,106 minus, and from this we get 1,250, which means that we increase our revenue by 856. Now let's solve our second example. A firm has this marginal cost and this fixed cost, and the manager wants to know the cost of producing 3 extra units as the firm moves from producing 4 to 7 units. For this problem, we have the marginal cost, the fixed cost, and the range of production. We want to know the additional cost of increasing 3 units in production. In order to do that, we use our formula, in which we will integrate the marginal cost from the original production to the new production. Notice that in this case, our fixed cost is irrelevant because we are using definite integrals. And in the case of definite integrals, constants cancel each other. Now let's proceed to replace the marginal cost and the ranges. Here we're going to integrate from 4 to 7 our marginal cost. This is equals to 3. The integral of q squared is q to the third divided by 3 minus 4 times the integral of q is q squared divided by 2 plus the integral of 225 is 225 times q. And this goes from 4 to 7. Before we proceed with this computation, let's simplify a little bit. This is going to be q to the third minus 2q squared plus 225q. Now let's replace with q equals to 7 first. And now let's replace with q equals 4. 3920 minus the result of this is 2132. This means that our increase in total cost is equals to, this means that our cost increased by 1788.